What's up out there, everybody? Well, I wanted to discuss what happened on this motor and why it ran like shit. Okay, so everybody knows this is my very first motor I ever ported, ever. Okay, I did everything pretty good. The one part that I screwed up on is my intake side. I put too much deer ratio on my intake side, and what that does is when you do too much on it, it forces air through, and when it forces the air through, it shoves it back in the carburetor, the fuel, and it starts overloading, if that makes sense. It basically pushes the gas back through the carburetor, and what that does is cause you to, when you're giving it gas, it won't take gas right. It won't run right. You know, in a nutshell. Basically, I did too much deer ratio on this intake. Probably should have never touched the intake, but hey, once again, I knew there's a chance in this. That's why I was learning. How else you gonna learn it? You're gonna fuck shit up. It's gonna happen. Just don't do it if you're not prepared to fix it and try it again. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's what happened to this motor. I did have a seal leaking in here, but I don't think it was enough to do what it was doing. I'm pretty sure that it was me that did it. So yeah, I mean, it's part of the game, I guess. You gotta learn. So the only bad thing it sucks is these freaking cylinders right here. It's pretty expensive cylinder to learn on. They're like, well, I think you can get a cheap one for 35, but the yd100s, some of them's like around 50. In a nutshell, who cares? Whatever. Life goes on. You learn. It's part of learning. So yeah. So if anybody's wondering what was wrong with my motor, nobody told me. I figured it out. I did my research. I did my homework. I figured it out on my own. That's how you learn. So yeah, my intake had too much deer ratio, or however that word is. And what it's doing is it's forcing air through, and it was pushing my fuel back into my carburetor, if that makes sense. Yeah, learning curve. Hey, we'll get this shit down pat. Don't worry. I'm ordering me a degree wheel, and I'm going to get this shit locked in. I'm not no dumbass, by no means. I will figure this shit out. Have a good one, fellas.